He keeps repeating this.
Oh, you know one another.
He's a friend.
Great. Well, guess that's one less lost and found.
For real?
Traveler, was there something important you wanted to discuss with the Udex? I'm just about done with my business here. Need me to step out?
Stay and hear them out first. If I'm not mistaken, I take it.
That's right.
So you've met?
I've seen his photo, but as for...
Allow me to introduce you to Mr. Risley, Administrator of the Fortress of Meripede. Please.
Pleasure to meet you.
Pleasure to meet you.
Wow, but should we...
Oh, wow. Oh, no.
I believe, or rather, I suppose he meant, that he'll keep this to himself. Though I should mention, Mr. Kukuku, that we will have to...
Sure thing, bro.
Let us return to the matter at hand. Mr. Kanich, was there something else you wanted to discuss relating to the...
Yes. Let me fill you in.
Wow. It really is exactly like Lapine Pauline's sketch. That must be all that practice drawing engineering blueprints.
So if it's true that this weapon came into Fontaine alongside the contraband from the smuggling case, then there's a high chance we overlooked a suspect.
That's exactly my line of thought.
I see. Mr. Kanich, thank you for reporting this promptly. I'll arrange for the Marechaussee Phantom to investigate right away. We should begin by questioning the prisoners in custody. Risley.
I'll sign off on the interrogation request. Don't you worry.
That would be much appreciated.
It's lucky that the Palais Mermonia wasn't scheduled to release any public bulletins today, and that this guns lost and found notice hasn't been written up yet. In other words,
I'll be staying in Fontaine for the time being. If there's any I'll be staying in Fontaine for
it's lucky that the Palais Mermonia wasn't scheduled to release any public bulletins today, and that this guns lost and found notice hasn't been written up yet. In other words, the news hasn't leaked.
I'll be staying in Fontaine for the time being. If there's any progress in the investigation or you need my help, feel free to reach out anytime.
Yep, we were just about to go help out with Lapine
Marvelous. Thank you all. Well then, all that's left...
You miss me, bro?
He really does come out with the most unexpected things. Who did he learn it all from? Huh. Well, it's pretty extraordinary.
Anyway, according to due process, we must first determine whether Mr. Kukuku qualifies as a flying object. And, following on from our conversation just now, he also needs to sign a confidentiality agreement. Drafting said agreement may take some time.
Looks like you'll be staying with us for a while then, Kukuku.
That would save us a lot of trouble. Many thanks.
All right then, we'd better get going. No need to see us off.
I know you mentioned a while back that people from Nadland would soon start showing up all over the world. But I hadn't expected anything like this.
It seems no matter where they come from, all dragons are inquisitive by nature.
You can say that again, bro.
The same might well be said for humankind. The real reason you chose to stay to investigate this case was your curiosity about Natlan and...
Guilty as charged. Nothing gets past you. So, how about we take this opportunity to chat a little more? We've got the world's best translator on hand, after all.
Sure thing, bro.
What's the situation? How bad is it? Oh no. When I saw that Kakuku wasn't with you, I'd already prepared myself for the worst.
Relax, Aoife. Maybe Kakuku just prefers high-rise living now. Sometimes you just have to let the kids grow up and make their own choice.
For real now? Do you even hear yourself, bro?
It's not that bad. Kakuku's fine. Still very much alive and kicking.
He hasn't been arrested either, so no jail time.
See?
You're not exactly reassuring me here.
As for the bad news, well, it's really not that bad. Kakuku accidentally overheard some top secrets. But there's no need to worry. The person in charge of looking after Kakuku is super nice, so he'll be absolutely fine.
All right. That doesn't sound too bad after all. Wow, hearing that's put my mind to rest.
But based on my understanding of how things work here, the ban on flying objects should be over by the time Kakuku actually gets out.
What a shame. Oh well, I guess we'll just have to go have some fun with it.
You don't look disappointed in the slightest.
Anyway, Auroron and I will be staying in guest rooms upstairs at the Hotel de Boer for the time being. Feel free to drop by if you need us.
Yay! Problem solved! All right, let's catch...
Water comes in many flavors to the discerning palate. Monster. It's water. Crisp and pure. Well,
It's been a few days. Ban on flying...
aftertaste. In Inazuma, the water
Let's head over to the Palais Mermonia to... Is that good news?
Sorry, I did everything within my power. But so far, I've only managed to teach him how to say good morning.
Wait, so that's all you've been up to? Get out of here! Huh? Okay, so good mornings aside, please tell Paimon that.
Of course. That's why I'm here. Kukuku's not the only one that Mr. Risley's been getting to talk. I'm referring, of course, to the convicts.
It was nothing. These guys weren't exactly tough nuts to crack.
So, what's the deal?
After racking their brains, they remembered speaking to an inconspicuous middle-aged man just as they were preparing to pack up and leave Natlan. He was dressed in the manner of the Children of Echoes and carrying a box. Plus, the description matches the one the gun was found in. All in all, he didn't look any different from your average Natlanese traveler. Perhaps seeing that they were dressed as merchants, this man stopped for a chat, inquiring where their goods were headed, and even asking if they could share a boat. The smugglers were very cautious, though. They didn't tell him any specifics. But all this happened before I crossed paths with them. I happened to notice them as they were preparing to set sail. I thought they looked shady, so I snuck aboard, and ended up being carried along all the way to Fontaine.
Boss, do we know if those Fontanians will even like this stuff? What if we can't shift it?
And that's why we call you a rookie. It's all supply and demand, kid. Supply and demand. Natlan's foreign trade is just starting to lift off. There'll be a market for it, you'll see.
That's right. So stop giving the boss trouble, rookie. Just do your job and keep an eye on the goods.
Are they merchants? Have they come to Fontaine to do business? Scarred face. Calloused hands. On closer inspection, the fabric looks worn at the knees and elbows, and his fingernails are dirty. Not exactly your typical merchant. Could he have previously been a warrior? Or even an adventurer? Something feels off. I'd better sneak up and get a closer look.
Nice thinking, boss. This tourist tub's been fast-going and smooth sailing. Plus, no one's been asking us what we're up to.
That goes without saying. Big cargo ship would have been too slow, whereas the smaller ones would have been faster but way too bumpy. If we ended up damaging the goods by accident, all these months spent grafting away would have gone up in smoke.
Seriously? But there's hardly anything here. Would it really have taken them months to prepare? And why would they need to transport it with such care? Could they be secretly smuggling precious items out of Natlan? I'll need to find a way to get to the bottom of this.
Hi, Razor. How you doing? Yeah.
Let's go hear what these criminals have to say for themselves. Sure enough, There are relics inside the box. It's illegal to smuggle.
Hey, why the long face? You're abroad on business, and you get to do some sightseeing while you're at it. Sounds like a pretty sweet deal to me. You better cheer up if you know what's good for you.
I guess you're right. I was just worried I might have messed up with the packing, or that something's gonna go wrong along the way.
Oh, pull yourself together. Tons of foreign tourists come trash stuff. If someone insists on checking it all, just show them the purchase order we had drawn up. Those Fontanians can't get enough of their legalese, so I've heard. They can look all they want.
Aha. So their aim is to smuggle in contraband after all. Looks like I've gathered enough intel about the smugglers and their contraband. Time to inform port security.
Make this. The emotes? The ass shake? God damn it, you. I saw that. I saw that right there.
So anyway,
Cool.
that was when I went and told the Fontanian guards about my suspicions. After an investigation and a chase, they finally apprehended them and sent them on their way.
Well, guess they're headed exactly where they should be.
I'm gonna take a picture of it. Sure, why not? Could you send it to me on Discord?
Thanks. Based on your
Let's see what I can
recollections
do.
just now,
I was completely focused on those smugglers at the time, so I wasn't really paying attention to other passersby.
Yeah, Kanish, you did great.
in other words, the person who brought the gun here, the one who lost it, has no connection to the smugglers whatsoever. They were working entirely on their own.
Oh dear, oh dear.
Sounds like Mr. Kukuku wants to chime in.
He said this elusive individual's actions are positively mystifying.
It's a good observation, I quite agree. However, we still know next to nothing about the person. Perhaps we should start by focusing on the lost item itself.
Oh, not this gameplay again.
It certainly seems like it was the bait in some kind. The only question is, why wasn't the bait made more
Has something sprung to mind?
I just remembered a film I watched that...
Huh? Oh, wow.
Hold on, let me explain. Just now, the traveler speculated that this box might have been placed there on purpose, as if the intention was for someone to come pick it up. That got me thinking about those films about kidnapping. When they demand their ransom, the kidnappers tell the victim's family to leave money or valuables at a designated spot for someone to come pick up.
That doesn't merely happen in films. There have been similar cases. In fact, if anything, it's probably the real-life events that inspired.
Ooh. Wait. If the gun really was some kind of does that mean they executed?
I agree. I don't believe we have a kidnapping on our hands. Selling off stolen goods is extra work that most kidnappers would want to avoid. Unless they're after something very specific, they tend to just ask, could we be dealing with a kidnapper who's dead set on getting their hands on an ancient dragon handgun? It's not impossible, but the likelihood is very slim. We can discount that possibility. And speaking of selling stolen goods, don't you think this looks more like a transaction?
So, bottom line, this was an individual smuggler at work.
Exactly. And it was the location itself that caused the deal to fall through. The last thing they would have expected was for a quiet beach to turn into a bustling film convention overnight. Not only is the area now packed with tourists, but the Spina di Rasula have a presence there. I'll bet that both parties were completely caught off guard.
That sounds like a plausible theory, but how do we verify it?
Looks like your people better start rolling up their sleeve.
How so?
Easy. Just follow the usual procedure by putting up a lost and found notice. The more routine we make it seem, the more likely the suspect will come forward to claim it. Even if they send a proxy, we're liable to get our hands, and timing-wise, It's about time we updated the bulletin board. All we need now is a lucky gestionnaire to write up the notice for it.
Ah, so that's what you meant by rolling up their In that case, I may as well write it myself. Delegating this to someone else would require an additional explanation.
Or are you just not used to asking others to work?
Is that really a major...
Well, looks like I won't be needed around here. At least until the note.
You could always wait here if you like. The Palais Mermonia serves a particularly fine cup of tea, if that swings it for you.
Thanks, but no thanks. I left a very noisy creature with a friend before heading out, so I should probably get back to...
Ah, I wasn't aware that you had a pet, Mr. Kanich. Speaking of pets...
Get out of here! Out of here!
Yep, that's the plan. Out of here indeed.
I believe that what Wriothesley is trying to say is, you are free to leave, Mr. Kukuku. Furthermore, it has been determined that Mr. Kukuku should not, in fact, be classified as a flying object. As such, he shall be free to move around Fontaine whenever he so pleases.
You're the best, bro! Oh, that really is good news! Travelers, should we bring...
I shall leave him in your capable hands. Indeed.
You know, all this has made me realize that I'd quite like to have a pet.
If that proves inconvenient within the fortress of Meripede, perhaps you should consider finding a place.
That actually sounds like a good idea. In the past, I always dismissed the idea of buying a property in the city. The prophecy about the floods meant it never seemed like a worthwhile investment.
This might be a good time for you to re-examine the documents I gave you regarding your title as Duke.
Huh?
Citizens with honorary titles are eligible for certain benefits when purchasing property in the court of...
Really?
How about this? You read through your documents from start to finish, while I write up the lost and found notice.
Wait, what happened to the stream? Is it normal? Okay, let's check it out. Okay. The stream is on, but it doesn't show a timer on ads. Either the ad site is broken, ad timer is broken, or the stream is broken. Let's check it out. The stream is running. Good. The another thing I want to test out is like, is this stuck? Is it stuck on? Come on. It has a tendency to not get 1080. What? Multi-resolutions. It does have multi-resolutions. That's good news.
Melusines are beautiful creatures.
Okay, that's fine.
They are the pride of Fontaine. Be sure to befriend them and cause them no harm.
How?
What? What now?
Let's shake hands.
Fine by me. Get ready for a knuckle sandwich!
Oh, nice dodge.
Paimon feels strangely inclined to keep us safe. Did you miss me, bro?
Cuckoo, you're free!
Ugh, not you again. Nope, didn't miss you in the slightest.
Hey, Gramps. And hey, Paimon and Kanich. It's good to see you all.
Get it away! Get it away from me! Nice to meet you, bro. Who are you calling bro? Say that again to my face! I dare you.
If you've got the energy to argue this much, you're clearly not hungry yet. Let's go find something to eat
It's
while
fine.
Hao lives his best life.
Poor Hao. He spent all day being tormented by Auroron, only to discover that the suffering's just begun.
Eva, as a Saurian vet, how can you just sit back and watch our little dragon bro suffer?
Huh? How am I the bad guy?
Even hear yourself? Doesn't anyone want to hear how Cuckoo...
Don't lose hope, Hao. By the same standard, you have freedom of movement now too. You're still in the game?
Same standard? I will not be held to the same standard as that thing!
That's right. You won't. As far as I understand, the Palais Mermonia will want to assess your case on its own merits before they grant you freedom of movement.
Where's that Saurian meat restaurant again? I'm gonna march that little pink balloon right into the kitchen!
Yeah, good luck with that, bro. You'll be putting your own neck on the line, too.
Also, there's no such restaurant!
Anyway, thanks for looking after a Hao, guys. I'll take over from here.
Why, you? Between the two, Kukuku wins the cuteness competition hands down. Really? Wait, who are the other contestants?
So now that our crew's back together again, what's our next move? Oh, how about a game of rock, paper, scissors?
No chance. If I lose, we'll end up stuck in the room watching films all over again.
Nope. This time, we'll only watch a film if I lose instead.
For real now?
Can we just ditch this whole leaving it all to chance thing? Why don't we take our fate into our own hand?
Aren't we doing that already? Rock?
Don't know why you're laughing. You're stuck with paper every time.
The lost and found notice is up! Maybe we should go hang around the Palais Mermonia to see if anyone shows up to claim it. Huh, looks like there were quite a few others with the same idea.
Hello, you two.
Have there been any developments? Okay. Well, the notice was only just posted.
Special Patrol, open up!
Who's there? What the...
I don't think that's who this is.
Hey, this isn't the time for silly jokes!
Good day, all. Gramps, grannies, aunts, and uncles.
What in the Tevat are you doing here, Auroron?
Oh, he must be the one you mentioned. Kukuku's owner?
One of his owners. Kinda. But, bro, what are you doing here?
I'm here to claim a lost item.
Is this the person you saw on the boat, Mr. Kinich?
Somehow I highly doubt that. For starters, he just addressed us as Gramps and Grannies. And unless this is the youngest looking middle-aged man in the world, I don't think he's our guy.
Huh. Was there something wrong with my door-knocking etiquette? That's how they do it in all the films.
That's not door-knocking etiquette. That's the Special Security and Surveillance Patrol doing their job.
Oh, I see. I figured it was just a polite way of requesting entry, to show the people inside you had something important to do. Oh, sorry about that. I totally goofed that one up. Give me a moment. I'll go back out and try again.
So, Roron, you said you were here to claim a lost item. What did you lose?
Yeah, so basically...
For real now? Oh, come on, bro. Auroran, be honest now. Were you the one who lost this?
No, it belongs to a friend.
So it belongs to Aoife?
Of course not. Aoife has his own gun. All right then. I knew this wouldn't go well. So here's what went down. This morning, Aoife and I were playing rock, paper, scissors. Before long, he'd lost, as he usually does. So we figured we'd head out and visit some of the Cour de Fontaine's famous landmarks. When we got near the plaza, a man suddenly stopped us to ask for help. He said that he had lost something and that someone had found it and sent it over to the Palais Mermonia. But apparently he used to work here and was worried it'd be awkward bumping into his old coworkers, so he asked us to pretend to be the owners and claim it on his behalf.
You didn't manage to keep that pretense up for long.
It's fine. I'm not the one who feels awkward anyway.
So, a former employee of the Palais Mermonia. Was this individual a Fontaine?
Yes, at least I assume so. He looked like a well-dressed gentleman to me. We were about to refuse, but he was so polite.
Could it have been a disguise?
Oh no. Auroran, Paimon thinks you've been oh, maybe he already took...
No way. I'm not...
Huh?
He's not going anywhere. Aoife and Kakuku are keeping an eye on him over at the plaza.
Keeping an eye on him. I like the sound of that.
In that case, let's hurry over to work. Time to catch that con man and find...
Wait a minute, I have a question first. Traveler, Paimon, you're pretty famous in Natlan, right?
Oh, we're basically household names. But why do you ask?
Would that be a...
Remember when I said that the seller might be watching in secret?
If so, then picking Auroran to do their dirty work was a careless mistake on their part.
It suggests that the person who got Auroran to claim the item might not be fully in the know themselves. There are plenty of unanswered questions, but standing around racking our brains won't. However, I still suggest that the famous faces among us, meaning the Traveler and Kinich, oh, and of course, Monsieur Nivelette too, stay here for the time. We'll empty the box, give it to Auroran, and then he can claim the item as if nothing. I'll follow to check if anyone is watching. I doubt anyone would recognize me anyway, so I shouldn't draw too much attention.
I think this plan is worth a try. I shall leave it to the pair of you.
So, I have to go undercover again?
Well, not exactly undercover. Just drop the special patrol persona and be yourself instead.
Roger that. Oh.
No sign of any suspicious individuals around here. Auroran has entered the elevator as planned. I'll head over to the plaza now.
Face your guilt.
something suspicious going up. Strange.
Oh dear! Oh dear!
Stop with the pecking! Stop with the pecking! Please, sir, I'm begging you, do me a favor and get this pet of yours under control!
The heck are you on about?
Sorry, but he's not my pet. He's my coworker. And I should warn you, he's not too happy with how you're talking about him.
What the? This thing has a job? So in Natland, they just dish out jobs to any old thing.
Uh-oh. Kukuku's not too big on being called a thing either. You're on your own now.
I'm sorry, I'm sorry. Please, Mr. Kukuku. Master Kukuku. Lord Kukuku. I meant no offense, I promise.
All right, Kukuku. That'll do for now. Let me ask him some questions first.
Sure thing, bro.
Auroron actually looks pretty serious this time. Was he just pretending to be clueless earlier? Interesting. Think I'll sit back and see how this plays out.
You actually got it? Wow, didn't think it would be that easy.
Ah, excellent. Looks like sending you was the right approach after all.
After all?
I mean, because the staff at the Palais Mermonia don't recognize you, right?
So I got it. But I don't remember promising I'd hand it over.
Huh?
This thing's pretty cool. I've taken a bit of a liking to it.
Please don't do this, my good sir, my master, my lord. My very life hangs in the balance.
His life hangs in the balance?
If this means so much to you, what are you gonna offer me in return?
Are you trying to get him to say my life?
How'd you know that?
Because I watched that film with you. You should drop the act. We don't want a real misunderstanding in our hands.
You're probably right. But honestly, I don't know what else to say. Sorry, this is the most myself I can be. Is that enough?
Enough. More than enough.
Who's this dude?
Just think of me as a staff member from the Palais Mermonia. Now, if you don't mind, I have some questions for this gentleman about that life or death treasure you were just discussing. Truthful answers appreciated, of course.
Oh no, I'm toast now.
What's that supposed to mean? You don't think the Palais Mermonia has the ability to protect our citizens?
No, I mean, yes, of course they do. Please ask away.
I could do that. But I'd rather you just tell the whole story, from the beginning.
I suppose I only have myself to blame. Such a rare antique, I couldn't resist. I'm a collector of antiques. Nothing excites me more than rare, old relics, and to be completely honest, if someone's selling, I'm buying. I don't care to ask where they sourced their goods. As for the seller of this particular item, well, I've never met him in person. We've had some prior dealings, but always under the cover of coded ads in some shady tabloids. Lost and found notices, missing person ads, that sort of thing. As long as I took care to hide a time and place somewhere within the text, then slip some mora into the envelope before submitting the ad, it would get published. And that was that. No fuss, no trace. Simple, right? Normally, everything goes off without a hitch. But this time, I arrive at the pickup spot expecting a discreet in and out, and instead, I find a whole construction crew at work. That was not what we'd agreed. But I couldn't just let it go, so I reached out to him again the same way as usual. He replied, and do you know what he said? He told me that the item's now in the Palais Mermonia.
Well, he wasn't lying about that.
He insisted that it would be inconvenient for him to make an appearance himself, but said that if I could somehow find a way to retrieve it from the Palais, he'd give me a discount on the price. Of course it wasn't the discount that swung it. Do I look like I'm strapped for cash?
Hello there, I'm doing the event. It's just 3 days left on it.
Feeling smug now, are we?
Feeling smug now, are
No, no, please go easy on me.
Kill him.
Go on.
Where was I? Well, anyway, I thought to myself, seeing as the item itself came from Natlan, it would make more sense if I could find someone from there to go retrieve it. And by a stroke of complete and utter coincidence, I just so happened to see these two young folks wandering around, so I... I'm so very sorry. I underestimated the pair of you.
I need you to clear something up for me. You haven't paid the seller yet, correct? And yet he told you to collect the item from the Palais Mermonia. Was he not worried that you just split afterwards?
Well, to be honest, though I can't claim to know him very well, he, on the other hand, seems to know my name and where I live. Besides, this is a guy who managed to get his hands on an ancient Natlanese weapon. That's probably not the kind of person I want to double-cross.
Fair. That makes sense. So, Mr.
Please, just call me Argento.
All right, Mr. Argento. Listen very carefully to what I'm about to say. It will determine how much of the rest of your life you'll be spending beneath the waves.
What does he mean? Is he gonna drown him just like they do in those gangster films? Oh, I get it. He's talking about that place at the bottom of the Fontanian Sea.
Shh, can it?
Owing to your suspected involvement in the illicit trade of Natlanese relics, you're now one of the suspects in an international smuggling case. A trip to the Opera Epiclese seems unavoidable at this stage, but on the bright side, you still have one chance to make things right.
Okay. Do I really? Please tell me what to do.
It's very simple. Just reach out to your seller in the same way as usual, arrange to meet, bring the money, and make the deal. Just be sure to let me know all the details. I'm talking time, place, the whole lot. If we can catch the other party by doing this, you'll have gone some way toward redeeming yourself. Understand?
Oh, I see. I understand. You shall have my full and unadulterated cooperation.
Good. Don't break the law, and don't even think about making a run for it. The Palais Mermonia will be watching you and ensuring your safety. All right, take the box, but leave your ID and other documents behind. You can go now. As for you two, protocol dictates that I should take you both back to the Palais and have you sign a confidentiality agreement. But that would take a lot of time and effort.
Such a hassle, bro!
See, Mr. Kakuku knows exactly where I'm coming from. So, I was thinking, since you're all friends of the Traveler...
I understand, sir. We got dragged into this by accident, and it has diddly squat to do with us. And out of respect for the Traveler, we won't say another word.
Oh, I know this part. We better keep our mouths shut or we'll both be sleeping with the fishes in the tailor-made pair of cement shoes. In that case, I understand completely.
Boss.
Not exactly what I was going for, but if that's how you want to understand it, then be my guest. Then it's settled. Thanks for your help. Boy, am I glad that's over. That's enough work for one day. Time to head back.
Judging by your expression, it must be good news.
It went smoothly, on the whole.
So basically, we hold off until Argento and the other party have set up the next stage of the transaction. Then we plan our next move.
Patience will be key.
I get that. It's like hunting. I'm just not sure the other party will take the bait so easily.
Well, if he didn't need the money, or if he valued self-preservation over making a profit, he could have walked away as soon as the contraband was brought to the Palais Mermonia. On top of that, although he hasn't shown his face yet, he seems to have no followers or accomplices. and he's relying on an extremely limited set of options to push the deal along. So, if you ask me, he seems like someone who cares a lot about his image and has a somewhat high opinion of himself, but lacks any real ability. I almost get the feeling that if he misses out on this opportunity, he won't have any other way of making money.
Okay, this might. Apparently, there's a. Okay, hold on. Give me a moment. Yeah, that was interesting news. Okay.
His every move is like a spin of the roulette wheel, hoping that the ball will land exactly where he wants it to. Or, I don't know. Maybe he'll cut his losses and vanish into thin air, and our efforts will have been in vain. At least Natlan will get the stolen relic back, so it won't have been for nothing.
In that case, let's hope his arrogance stays in play.
Everyone, I have just briefed the Morishose Phantom on the situation. As soon as there are any further developments, we will act without delay. When that time comes, we will be relying on your help.
We'll be waiting for the good news.
I see the value in...
Nuvalet sent someone to contact... That must mean there's been some...
Water comes in many flavors to the discern...
Hey, everyone! late.
No, you're just in time. Well rested, I trust?
A great way to stay energetic, certainly.
We received word from Mr. Argenteau yesterday, confirming the time and location of the transaction. It'll take place this afternoon, and it turns out it'll be somewhere we all know pretty well, too. The Film Fantasyland restaurant.
Okay.
Oh, really? Huh. He sure does like that place.
Seems like you share our concerns, traveler.
Indeed. Capturing someone in a crowded event venue will be much more challenging than in an open area. The criminal might try to blend in with the crowd, or even escape by taking hostages. In light of this, we've had to make additional preparations. As soon as we received the news yesterday, we began coordinating with the Marechaussee Phantom and the Special Security and Surveillance Patrol.
We'll be deploying lots of undercover agents on site. If things go south, the safety of the civilians will be our top priority. Of course, fingers crossed, everything will go without a hitch.
I noticed a bunch of familiar faces from the previous case, like Captain Chevres of the Special Patrol, so I'm feeling optimistic.
We'll trust your instincts, then. Oh, yeah, and by the way, we've also been in communication with Miss Lapine Pauline and Miss Navia.
The Spina di Rosula will provide support within a controlled scope, so there's no need to worry.
The only potential issue is with Miss Escoffier. It would be easy if it were that simple.
Ahem.
All right, no more jokes. Miss Escoffier has made it clear that she doesn't want her restaurant to suffer any losses as a result of this operation. But, well, I have a feeling things might not go quite as smoothly as she hopes. To be honest, we shouldn't have dragged you into this in the first place, and it's caused you quite enough trouble already. The Fontanian authorities should be able to handle the rest from here, but still, I'm guessing you'd like to see how it all turns out. Well then, feel free to head down to the scene, but just stay alert and play it by ear. You won't necessarily have to do anything, unless things go pear-shaped, of course.
I'll do my best to ensure that things don't escalate to that point. Of course. There are still a lot of unanswered questions, but our intel so far indicates that the culprit's from Natland. Plus, I'm already a witness in this case. Might as well see this thing through to the end.
That's the Kenichi we know.
Well, that's enough of the small The operation's scheduled for the afternoon. If we're quick enough, we'll even have time for a few cups of tea before...
Oh, and let's grab something to eat too. Can't work on an empty and ruin.
All right, I'll head over to the venue now. Ahao's been harping on for days now about this event-exclusive meal he wants to try. Guess I might as well shut him up sooner rather than later. See you in a bit.
I look forward to hearing how it all goes.
This beach seems to be getting livelier by the day. Traveler, Paimon.
friend thought you might be thirsty. Won't you stay and drink it?
I tend to steer clear of drinks left out in the open.
You're surrounded. Give up and come with.
You lousy swine!
Stop right there!
Oh, look! A surprise performance! Wow! How lucky we are!
Quick, take a photo! After him!
Sorry, my guy. Unlicensed and illegally docked. This boat's not going anywhere. Quick! Don't let him get away! Be careful! Lowly worm! No one flies higher than the almighty Dragon Lord! Who's stealing my fun? Ah, you again! You're driving me crazy! Oh, wow,
All right, that's a wrap. Unbelievable! You can't just drag someone around like that! Such blatant disregard for human life! I'm gonna sue the living daylights out of you!
Will you now? I think I did you a favor by pulling you away from your audience. Saved you some face at the very least. As for whether you were facing up or down along the way, well, that was your decision, wasn't it?
Why, you... all right, I admit it. I was in the wrong. Oh, of course I know the difference between right and wrong, but I had no choice. I desperately needed the money. I was an expert on ancient relics. Not only did I have a successful career, but my son, I never imagined he'd turn out this way. Fell in with the wrong crowd and ended up shoulder deep in gambling. We had some savings, but he drained them away like a what? Once he fell into debt, he had creditors regularly coming over to threaten and intimidate him. I'm his father. How could I just stand by and watch him suffer like that? Oh, my son is about the same age as you are. If only he could have turned out more like you. That's the only reason I needed the money, please. Please, kid, I'm begging you. Help me. I see you're from Natland too. That makes us brothers. Please. I still have a chance to help my son straighten himself out. But only if I get back. If I go to prison now, he'll be doomed. And isn't standing together and fighting for a better future. Our fate is in your hands, young man. Please have
Something wrong, Kanich? Gone soft, have we?
I don't believe a word you say. Wriothesley had you just about figured out. You're a gambler. Pure and simple.
a gambler. Me? Nonsense. I told you, it's my son.
First of all, are you really from Natlan? You've been keeping tabs on the gun's whereabouts this whole time. You should have recognized at least one familiar face by now. On top of that, the way you threatened to sue me? Spoken like a true Fontanian, if you ask me.
Huh? What kind of logic is that? I can't explain. I actually grew up in...
I don't want to hear another word. Ahow, here's your chance. Shut someone else up for once.
The moment I've been waiting for. Eat this, scumbag!
Being a compulsive liar is one of the hallmarks of a die-hard gambler. I bet you're just a Fontanian pretending to be from Natlan. Even if you have any friends or family to speak of, I'm guessing they've long since cut all ties with you. And you have your depraved ways to thank for that. Of course, I might be wrong. But does that matter? I'm just here to arrest you. If you're looking for an advocate or a shoulder to cry on, you're out of luck. Besides, prying the truth out of you is exactly what your beloved courts are for. Isn't that right?
Yeah, she doesn't have a voice. Thank you.
Many thanks.
And me? What about me? So rude. You should be bowing down in gratitude to the... Hey, what do you mean? Hold it right there!
Don't worry. I'm fine. I wasn't the one who just got dragged all the way here.
Little Kaniche, thinking back to when you were just an itty-bitty boy. Don't start crying like a little baby. I am the Almighty Dragon Lord! No servant of mine will be seen acting so weak and pathetic in public!
What are you on about? Still, I suppose there's no point hiding it from you. To put it plainly, I can't stand gamblers. They're the most irresponsible people in the entire world. No respect for the principle that you have to give in order to get. They'll tell 1,000 lies for a single coin, deluding themselves into thinking they can use it to gamble their way to a vast fortune. But we all know that even when it looks like you're getting something for free, there's always an unseen cost. In the past, I also ended up paying a price for my father's gambling losses. I don't want anyone else to end up in a similar situation if I can help it. Don't feel sorry for me. I certainly don't feel sorry for myself. They say that people are shaped by their past. And since I've made it this far, I must have done a lot of things right. We should never punish ourselves for the mistakes of others. Instead, I choose to remember the moments that helped me grow. Like when I first learned to use a grappling hook. Or the very first time I yearned for knowledge. Yeah, I believe you. Let's get going. If we don't head back soon, we'll cause more unnecessary worry.
Yay! Traveler Kaniche, you're back! We just saw Chevro's taking the criminal away. She looked pretty pleased with herself. So after so much running in circles, turns out he had no fight in him, huh? Guess running away was the only trick up his sleeve. Oh, also, Risley said to let you know that he's already left. He went to report back to the Palais Mermonia. Apparently, the Mari show say Phantom's preparing to carry out an in-depth investigation into illegal gambling activities. Sounds like they'll have their hands full. Anyway, that's for the Palais to worry about, not really our concern. Hey, it's not like you to give up so easily, Charlotte. last shots of Paimon. Oh, already gone. Hope she heard that. Yeah, you're right. But what took you all so long to get here? Did something happen? What? Rumors and slander! When have I, the almighty Dragon Lord, Kahulahau, ever sunk to such snivel?
Often, actually. To be honest, at the moment, I've got nothing urgent to get back for. And in any case, plus, that gun's still a key piece of evidence. I'll probably have to wait until the case is closed before I can return it to... So, I guess I'll be sticking around to enjoy the beach a little longer.
Now that things have reached this point, we should add a pinch of salt. A dash of
Salt
pepper,
بخیر.
actually.
Gossip.
Brilliant.
Gossip. Who told you should go learn my language? Yo. How are you doing? Yeah, that does mean good morning. But that's in صبح بخیر. If I have to, I mean, it's okay, it's fine. I think it would be like AI, like BAKHAIR, بخیر. BEKHAIR, بخیر. بخیر means in good. And صبح means morning. So it's just say good morning. Yeah, that's just it. I'm taking none of this in. It's fine.
Huh? You two aren't talking about a new dessert menu by any chance, are you?
Not desserts. Oh, we're talking about the script. Oh, my dear partner, photographer, rookie director. Our creativity must keep up with the overflowing enthusiasm of our fans.
How's the sim stability? Other than my whole system shutting down midstream, things are going smoothly. No crashes yet, no disconnection. As far as I can see right now. I'm probably gonna keep on streaming until OBS crashes or something. Yeah. To be honest, I'm really exhausted from everything. You okay? I just answered that before you ask it. Yeah, I'm actually exhausted. Yeah, I am indeed down because of everything. Just things are not looking good. And also like crashes and such. Just yeah. having like 4 days of stream ended with multiple crashes, and the system is really, I tried to like go for the system, but it's really expensive, and my parents are like, yeah, you shouldn't do that. And yeah, they're right, I shouldn't do that. It's just way too expensive. And here's the thing, like, I don't even if I get the system, there's no reason, there's no way for me to like work for it to get the money back. So it's literally just seems like a waste of money to them, and I have no other way of like, I mean, I can completely understand, like, how could I like make use of it? It just doesn't work out, you know? Gotta hold on. I mean, there's people say like, build your own future, don't care about what other people thinks, don't give in, don't give up, and I'm like, yeah, I literally can't do anything, so I just can't. Honestly, I just can't. What am I supposed to do? It's just everything I do is just like, nope, you can't do that. Nope, you can't do that. No, you shouldn't do that. Nope, that's not right to do. I just have to stop, you know? I just have to stop. Literally. No. Don't stop. Yeah. That what I meant about like stop, that was literally meant, I meant break. That's it. Like, just stop with the streaming YouTube, not like streaming, I still want to do that for funs, but stop thinking about streaming, YouTube, having fun, like all those stuff that like I should be doing, and just give up on it completely, and I just play around and stream for fun, just like how I used to when I started streaming. I just that's the thing, like, that is a nuisance. And that's also another reason why everybody in my group left. They just couldn't handle the pressure, you know? The constant demand of like expenses, not having any income from the platforms, having responsibilities, having life. It's just, yeah, it just happens. Yeah, it's just natural, you know? It was just natural for everybody to lose their shit or lose their goals. The ones that are still like standing, currently doing some awful things for views and donations. It's so much that I just can't stand them anymore. It's impossible. It's like having a goal, and that goal looks completely unreachable to you. People don't like that unaccessible future. Usually people like to have like steady income or like in steady future. That's why people go to college, because the job is like ensured that you will get paid. Okay. Don't send this. Let me get that. Part-time job? Yeah, that's not happening. Yeah, I've tried. It's not happening again. I've tried to like. So here's the thing. Apparently, no, it's okay. It's okay. You have a fair point. So I have to go for minimum to no wage job because that's just how it is when you first starting. Second, if I want to make money from my works, but again, out of my country work is just off limit. It's out of the question because I cannot get paid. So it's just the works within the country. And these works within the country, either you have to have a degree for them to even look at you, or they just say fuck you and I use AI. This is a cheap country, so they just don't give a fuck. I've tried many times. I try to get hired in many cases. They didn't respond back to me. They just used AI. Oh god, I'm shaking now. Yeah, it's just not possible. People say like, oh, you have to keep on trying, you have to fight, you don't have to give up. Don't say you can't do it, you can do it, you just have to do it. And I'm like, yeah. I've been doing this for like, what now, 3 to 4 years? And I had no luck in any way. I've been just having a hard time non-stop.
There's no room for dull scripts on my stage. Plot twists should strike the audience like a cloud of pepper, leaving them sneezing in surprise. Achoo.
Here's the thing, like, I had... Oh god, that's... Yeah, I could have pepper, but... I just want to get this one out of my chest as well. I had other people to work on with, but simply they just didn't need my help. Like as a streamer group, like say friends and such, they just didn't need my help. So what happened was that I was literally left out in whatever activities they were doing, or like whatever the work they were planning, because either they were just doing it themselves, or just I was excluded from it. So yeah, that happened as well. But yeah, I can let it go for now.
The same logic applies in catering.
In 1 hour there will be... The battles will get reset for Hoyo games, so I'm pretty excited for those. Gus, that's the thing, like, I know there's really good people out there. I just haven't been able to find them. Or even if I, like, manage to find them, I lose them immediately. Because finding friends is really easy, but keeping them is the hardest part. they either decide to go to a path that like I cannot follow them, or they just yeah, that's how it is. That is true. If I like focus on bad stuff, I would drag that. I get dragged down. But that's the thing. Like these experiences are like, I have to say, like traumas are some things that like you cannot overlook it. Especially since like it's been a part of me ever since I was born. Honestly, this is not a thing like happened in streaming platforms and media and such. This thing has been happening every time. Every time. That's the reason. That's the whole reason why I even started streaming, because I just want to escape those situations. I'm young. Yeah, I'm really young, but everyone treats me like a old person because how much experience I have and like how much I know. I remember when I was young. I remember when I was younger, like elementary school. Yeah, our what's it called? The principal was like said this to my parents that this kid asks some questions or like says some stuff that me at my 50 years old I ask these questions or like figure these things out. And I was like what, 9 years old back then? It's a it's a it's a tough it's a bad ability, honestly. Understanding too much and not being able to do anything about it means I only suffer from those experiences. So you're also probably interacting with people who are not emotionally mature, at least I guess. I've met people older than, let's say, 27 years old, because I had three peoples. 27 years old acting like a fucking child, putting crayons in their fucking noses. So yeah, basically baby man, I have to call them. So they had to fix the type of versions we make. I was trying to say, yes, here's the thing, like I'm experienced in every situations. I'm experienced in cooking, playing games, making work, making art, talking, like being a, I don't remember the word for it, but I've learned many things during these 3 years, and it's just, here's the thing, like I can use them, but not right now. I can use them for my benefits on my and the people around me, but it's not gonna make any money. And literally, money is the whole issue that's going to solve everyone's problem, and I can't get that. I don't know. Honestly, I can just hope. The negotiations went back like 2 months, and I guess that would be, I don't know, perhaps things would get better.
I once heard Miss Emily mention that pepper could be used in perfumes. Perhaps I could find a way to make it work in dessert.
A peppery kick to complement the delicate sweetness of cream, perhaps.
Wow, the two of them seem to be working together so well. Paimon's struggling to
Well, what do we have here? Escoffier's making a new cake?
I read this. Here, I have to say this, like, after everything that's been happening or have happened, it is hard to tell me not to, like, be downed, not to be downed about it. It's just too much pressure, too much mental exhaustion, so much body exhaustion, I have to say. I'm still not completely clear on the no to part-time working. If you find a job you don't like, but shit. Half a year. You sure do expect me getting so much money for doing small works. No, that's not happening. Like, if I have to say it, like, at best I could get $2 a week. Let's say $3 a week. And hold on, let me do the math. Hold on. Let's say 100. Let's say like $15 a week. Let's just be generous with this. $15 a week for 6 months. So 6 times 30 days. That's 180 days. Minus 7. It's like 25 weeks. So 25 weeks times like 15, it would be $375 minus the cost of anything else. And I have to have like $1,000 for the system. So even though I'm pretty generous right now, I'm so off from getting the system. I'm super far off from getting the system. Like, I counted $15. Yes, people are quite cheap, and honestly, people don't pay you. They just say, oh, you get the experience if they hire you. That's the thing, like, if they hire you. They're such a fucking dick when they're, like, hiring people. So I have to, like, spend, like, at least 2 to 3 months working on a job, not getting paid, and get experience. After that, I might get a revenue of like $2 to at best $15, and that still won't make it for 6 months. Yes, for weeks. Yes. It just doesn't work. Again, it just doesn't work. The law, yeah. That's why everything is just awful. That's why people just can't do this. It's just not working. People say like, oh, get a PayPal account. Oh, get a Cash App. Like fucking yesterday. Get a Cash App account. Oh, you can't have PayPal, have Cash App. Yep, sure, of course. I'm not mad at all. Fuck you. Now you can, I hope... Yeah, it's just things are not easy, honestly. People like try to like mix it, say you can do this, you can do that, you're underworking. No, seriously. No. Gustin, that's not the issue, honestly. The thing is, like, it's so expensive that they're like, it is not worth it. They're like, it's not worth it. You shouldn't do that. And they're completely right. It's a completely waste of, like, It's $1,000. It's a lot. It's really a lot. So it's just say it's not worth it. It's better to just have it invested on other things or like do other things with it. It's just not worth it for PC, especially for PC that I'm not going to be able to make money out of it. So everything currently says like, fuck you, you're not allowed to do this. In theory, it is great. However, in action, it is not worth it. It is literally not worth it to go such length for whatever the benefits the PC has to give me. That's the thing. It is literally no benefits. Happiness? Maybe my happiness, but not their asses. Imagine spending like $1,000 we don't have on the computer that spends most of their child's years sitting on the computer and not getting any jobs or money. Who would want that for their kid? It is really hard. I really appreciate you trying to like help out and give solutions, but if there was any solutions, I would have done it by now. I would have done it.
Oh, how exciting! When it's ready, do let me know. I'd love to try it.
No, you're not being annoying. You just misunderstood. That's it. It is. Yeah, it's just I have to say, it's just the way we live in this country. The quality of living is just down to shit. So, yeah, third world country, yeah, let's say it like that. So people having like stuff go, they just order stuff and this just pops on their doorstep and they're like complaining like, oh, this thing arrived like 2 days later, and I'm like, I have to wait a week for a package of mine to get delivered. Yep. It's just a third world countries issues. I'm not expecting people to understand it in any way.
Is it just Paimon, or does it... Why shouldn't they be? When your hard work pays off, it's like a batch of fresh macarons. You should never let fear of sweetness stop you from adding all the filling you please.
Wait, was that whole conversation just 10 minutes? We were it feels like I've been talking for hours. It's just been like 10 minutes.
After all, if there's ever a time to pile on the sugar, it's when you're... Pile on the sugar!
Oh, they got this too.
Pile on the sugar!
Oh, this free, goddammit.
And... Lepine Pauline, you're here! Of course! It all went according...
Huh? Were you off on some kind of...
I was indeed. Please accept this.
What can I say? Time drags when you're having fun chatting to me. No, I meant it no, that's not what I meant. What I meant was that conversation felt like hours to me. But it was actually just 10 minutes.
We built this...
To be fair, it was mostly thanks to Miss Lepine Pauline. She's our...
That's right! And on top of that, Traveler, I'm offering you get to add a mustache to my portrait.
Mustache. I have to apologize. I didn't mean to say like I don't have fun with you. I'm just saying just how awful the thing is. That's why you get the memo. Mustache.
Cream flavored, huh? Very traditional, but also very delicious. All right then. Now that you're the proud owner of this commemorative map, you can draw as many different flavored mustaches.
Sounds like a pretty
Great. Yours, everything's all in order. Now
So was that the finish of the mission? Yep. Here we go. I just have to stop whatever I'm doing, just have fun. It's just... I have to just wait. There's nothing more to it then. Now it is stuff. In a gacha game. Yep. The only difference is that gacha is fun and this waiting is not. It's okay. That's right. Monsieur Novelet. What's your favorite genre of games? Oh, that's a really good question though. Gotta say platformers. They're just the most fun you can have out of anything. Pure gameplay, pure fun. You can play it as much as you want. Ori and the Blind Forest, Hollow Knight. Yeah. Like, currently, that's what I have to say. If I have to, like, say another thing, like, any games that are extremely hard, like GTFO, every Evil Within hardest difficulty mode, like any game on hardest difficulty, that's just my genre. Like Mountain Range Rap Challenge and Operation Alpha event. I just love playing games that are extremely hard to play. That's what I like. Hey, fun fact about Ori one. I put Ori on the hardest difficulty. No, I just don't want to finish the game like as easy. I just want to experience the whole thing. Not only I put the game on hardest difficulty, I also added 2 charms that like makes me take like double to triple damage. So I'm literally being 1 tapped or 2 tapped every time I get damaged. That's why you see me like die multiple times. I just love it that way. Wait! Cool! I never knew how to get this one. You just had to read the newspaper. So cool! I played many Souls game, yeah. This is cool. So when you start playing this game, you go to this ride. Might as well have it, honestly. You go to this ride and you never get it again. Apparently you just had to like wait on it with the newspapers.
Welcome to the Clementine Line Aquabus. This boat tour will take you to the magnificent Court of Fontaine, the most important city in our nation. Speaking of Fontaine, you may have heard of the unique trials held in our courts, and presume this nation to be a very serious and solemn place. In reality, Fontaine is also a center of culinary and artistic delights, full of fine architecture, music, paintings, and delicacies, each of which are well worth experiencing for yourself. Why is architecture first in this list, you might ask? For good reason. Because for any new passengers, you'll get your very first look at the splendor of the Court of Fontaine towards the end of this tour. So keep your eyes peeled and prepare to gasp with amazement when the moment comes. Passengers, the Aquabus is now arriving at Poisson Tunnel.
Croissant.
While much of Fontaine is covered by water, there are also beautiful mountains and forests here. Mont Alton-Key is one of our most iconic peaks. Lots of adventurers enjoy camping on its summit. I heartily recommend the experience to all visitors. With that said, visitors should also pay attention to personal safety and hire some locals or Clockwork Mecca as bodyguards.
Is there a house on an island there? Hold on. Gotta look at that later.
The boat is now entering Poisson Tunnel. Everyone should now be able to see the light from the Aquabus more clearly. Beautiful, isn't it? It's very different from the fluorescent materials used in Sumeru, or the torches used in other countries. These are Fontaine exclusive night lights powered by indemnitium. Of course, indemnitium isn't just for such trivial uses as lighting. Indemnitium is a power source, capable not only of powering this tiny boat, but also meeting the daily energy demands of an entire city. Plus, it's
We just got scammed. No.
You'll have the chance to learn more about this amazing power source once you reach the Court of Fontaine.
What? Tunnel. The water is nice though.
Passengers, just to the outside of the track, there's a towering building. That's blocking your view. Behind it, you'll find the pride of the people of Fontaine, the Opera Epiclese. The Opera House is the highest court where Fontaine holds its trials, so it's no exaggeration to say that it's one of the most important buildings in the nation. Of course, normal artistic performances are staged there too, but those can sometimes be a bit too avant-garde and confusing. Trials are much more interesting because Monsieur Nouvellette will always be present. I really want to ditch work right now and go watch a trial.
Wait, you wanted to watch Novelette?
No, bad Aval. You're a model tour guide. How can
Hi,
you think about
I'm
doing something
Novelette.
so irresponsible?
You want an autograph? Cutie. Hey, pets. Okay. Monsieur Novelette. Still her. Hey, yoink! I just put her. I don't know how to. Between my arms, just take it and leave. Jump off from the cliff. Get in the bag.
Bring your personal belongings with you and mind the gap between the deck and platform as you disembark. I've heard that in some nations, the locals will make special hand gestures to convey their best wishes to the passengers. But we Melusines don't have any traditions like that.
You don't have any fingers?
Some Melusines will doff their hats in the direction of Elinas. Or if they don't have a hat, they'll show their regards with their eyes. I hope to see you next time.
Is she describing waving? Yep. Oh, I didn't want to do that. What happens if I go back? Would she give a same speech? Hold on. Do you think it would give a same speech? No.
Okay, I'm back to work. Please take your seats. It's time for a merry departure. This aquabus tour is bound for Romaritime Station, and I'm your tour guide, Aval. I'm here to tell you all about the amazing scenery we'll pass by on the Clementine line. Even though I'm not an expert tour guide, when it comes to interesting stories and important places in Fontaine, I definitely know a thing or two. I hope that my commentary will give you a newfound appreciation for this nation, and that you'll be inspired to visit every corner of Fontaine, just like Elfin was.
No. No. No.
Passengers, if you look into the distance, you'll see Elinas, large as a mountain. The hometown of us Melusines, Mercy Village, is right over there. There's a story about our hometown that I really liked growing up. The legends say that long ago, Elinas came to Fontaine and asked the people, "Is there anything I can do?" At the time, we Melusines were super tiny, and our hands were even smaller. And we were so sad that we couldn't build houses like everyone else.
No, the conversation is different.
So the people said in unison, "Then why don't you become the home of the Melusines?" And thus Elinas just rolled over right there and poof! It's been a few hundred years since then. When you think about it, everyone in Fontaine and Elinas really is gentle and kind. to deal with the crisis of the Second Diluvian period, some people thought about using the tunnel boring tech to hollow out the mountain and build a city inside. But if the water covered the mountain, wouldn't the people inside suffocate? Or were they going to build a super tall tower to breathe through? A tower like that would need to be super duper huge and really strong. Even with all the engineers and workers in the country, it would take hundreds of years to finish the work. So that plan definitely wouldn't work.
어마어마하고 무신데요. 나니?
As the operator of our lines likes to say, we Aquabus tour guides carry a huge responsibility.
There we go.
Lots of tourists have no idea which shops are worth going to or what local specialties are worth buying. It's up to us to fill them in. If we tour guides do a good job, then everyone in the court of Fontaine will earn a bunch more mora. It really motivates me when I think of how my work can have a positive influence on other people's lives. Even if there aren't many passengers, and even if I don't actually have that many stories to share,
What?
as long as I persist, the results will definitely come with time.
What are you pointing at, Gus? Huh? I'm a fire my laser. There we go.
Ding, ding, ding! Welcome to Romaritime Station, where this tour ends. Thank you for riding with us today, and if you have any suggestions or feedback, please write a letter to the tour operator. Sometimes the letters will be forwarded to me, and I'll read every single one carefully. Then, the next time you ride the Clementine line, I'll definitely provide even better commentary. And maybe, if I get enough good ratings, I'll get a bonus. And then I can treat Elfan to a huge meal. Then when you ride the Navia line, you'll meet an even happier Elfan.
What happens if I talk to her? The trip was way too short. It's okay. Wait, do you think it would change the speed of it? Oh, I'm actually curious now. So now I said it was too long. Do you think like it would go faster? So you are when does the shadow suffer as I have. Is it faster? It is.
Welcome aboard this Aquabus, one of the most unique forms
It is
of
faster, isn't
transportation
it?
in all of Tibet. This boat will take you from Romaritime
It is really
Station to
faster.
Fontaine.
Look at that.
Normally, this line doesn't have many passengers, so
Hold
you
on,
have your
hold on,
pick of
hold
the
on.
best seats. Oh, but you still have to follow all the passenger guidelines.
It is faster. Hold on. Hold on. If I change it right now, if I change it to slower. Wait. I can't change it. Shit. We just have to go for this one more time to be able to test that theory. How dare you fall? You can't suffer. Can I say like this slower? About this ship. I can't change it. I have to do it after the ride is finished.
It's time to set sail. Let's go!
No!
Avoid the Clementine line. I am top-rated tour guide Avo. at
It's
your
faster.
service.
Come on.
I would like to ask
You're
our
going
guests
to
to
my
apply.
time.
Did you bring any light and breathable clothing? The land
Okay,
of Fontaine
fine.
is mostly
Okay,
covered by temperate
fine.
waters. And there's only
Okay,
a minimal
fine.
temperature difference between day and night.
It is really
It's
faster
relatively
though.
warm all year round. The humidity is also very high, so it's easy to end up sweating even after light physical activity. Some tourists may even find it a
So,
bit hot.
it is
and
faster.
muggy.
Okay, it is faster. Okay, there we go.
Come to
Sorry,
think of
guys.
it, maybe I shouldn't have said the land of Fontaine,
There we go.
but the waters of Fontaine instead.
No, yes, we could definitely. No, if it's actually going faster, I want to see it go slower. Shit. No. Can't use that. But I want to though.
Look, everyone! Approaching us up ahead is Molten Key, which lies between the port and the court. Though not particularly steep, if our course were to wind around the top of the mountain, our little boat wouldn't be stable and calm like this, but a white-knuckle water park ride. When they were building the waterways, they had to invite experts from the Fontaine Research Institute. The experts brought huge, amazing machines and bored a hole through Molten Key. It really was a massive project.
It is really fast. Okay. Mhm.
Fontaine has a lot of alabaster tone buildings, all built with a special type of stone called tier stone. An educational column in the Steambird said it was only after an incident a few hundred years ago that this type of stone was discovered by the people of Fontaine. Hidden deep underground, it looks completely ordinary from the outside. The inside, however, is filled with a pearly white substance, which, if processed using the right method, turns into a very sturdy material.
Pause, huh?
But just what kind of incident could bring this kind of rock up from below? In the past, people could only discover secrets within stones by breaking huge boulders apart. Say, maybe only the heavy cannons on battleships could do that. Whenever there's a public trial, everyone is always super excited to go. They'll doll themselves up, dress to the nines, and then head to the Opera Epicles.
Head pats, head
A
pats.
public report by Palais Mermonia said the generation of Indemnitium seems to be connected to trials.
Head pats, head pats,
So
head
I guess
pats.
you could say Olifontaine runs on trials. But as for the technical details, I'm not too clear.
Head pats, head pats, head
The
pats.
point is, it's all thanks to the brilliant design of Monsieur Neuvillette that the people of Fontaine have access to this safe and reliable energy source.
She's holding you. Head pats, head pats, head pats, head pats.
Shut!
Get that fucker! Get that! Get that criminal! They stole from us! Okay. I guess so they do get too far, okay? If it's going fast.
After a long journey, the Aqua Bus has finally arrived at the grand and prosperous
So
town of
if they
Fontaine.
sort like
Please don't forget your personal belongings and disembark slowly. No need to rush.
so you can see like these. Don't do it. You know I'm gonna do it. See, they're quite far away now. They can't reach me in time. It goes so fast that they just teleport. So, if I change it to a slower speed, do you think would this change? Just gonna make sure. They were too fast. I see feedback. Note that I reported to the higher ups and this. She's not. I'm afraid of self defense. They were way faster than first conversation. I was like, just slow down. There we go. Now, time to test this out. Now we're going slow. Time to see the difference.
The ferry has set
Okay, there was no changes. Okay, I'm done.
arrival at your service.
Okay, they didn't change. Okay, fine. It's the same. You fucking liars. She said it's gonna be speedy. Or like slow. She lied to us. That damn heathen. She lied to us. I hope you enjoyed your ride. Please send us feedbacks. Waiting for a logical order. You did this to us. Waiting for a logical order. It is what it is. What can I do? Wait, is this like a Clash of Clans kind of a gameplay? This is a new event, by the way. Seems like if I like put one here and one here, It is literally a Clash of Clans. Okay. Do I have to fight these as well? Like, it doesn't matter, right? Okay, cool, I guess. I have to kill these as well, okay. Yes, it's a neat event. Hi, Koga. This. Oh. It's been a while. I believe it's been ages. This one is tough, so I'm just gonna use that. Yeah, it's literally Clash of Clans. I'm trying, Koga. I'm trying. There we go. Quite easy levels, I have to be honest. Do you think there are just gonna be challenges? Has immense ground abilities, we can attack nearby enemies. Hoyo subjure airborne games with energy shots and there are single opponents for casting. Once again. So they just do this. Because it can't hit airborne targets. Cool. Yeah, this thing is shoot air. Okay, that's a lot of damage. But not enough. Maximum number of deployed units reached. Oh, good to know. Can fire many homing rounds at distance, dealing pyro damage to single opponents. We can only activate attack airborne game piece, and there are no more opposing airborne game pieces. Attacking melee to counter eroding lava must deal this immense damage to wooden. So this is like a wall breaker. Jesus. I'm just gonna put one of these here. giants! Yeah, I gotta wait. We're glad waiting, by the way. we sat down, just watched like 3 to 4 boat rides. Is it all? Yeah, it seems like all of it is unlocked. Did we? It was so exciting I didn't even notice. Yeah, yeah, especially the poisson place, you know? It is bomb. It is bomb. The poisson cave, you know? It was the best. Like, how far does this thing shoot? Not far enough. Like, push on. Stop! No! Where are you going? What do you think you're doing? No! Oh, there goes that. It just pauses them. And these things can't attack. Oh, it pauses them like, oh. Oh, you just pause them for a while and these things can't attack units grounds. Unless they like attack like that. And it doesn't do any damage. But the best thing about Poisson Tunnel? That it was short. That was a small hole. I don't know. Go ahead. You say it. Hydro Mimic Finch. When defeated, to unleash a shock wave that deals melee damage. Anti-personal mines will explode when opponent passes by during the body damage. Leaving it. The best part was leaving it. God damn you. Oh, this Hydro thingies. Just put him here. I don't like this at all. I think I have to kill these. Wait, I can just explode. I can just explode these? Shit, they just attack walls, it seems. Maybe I could do better, I could do better. The water bird. The water bird. So I want one of these here, and I just want one of these in here. And I want one here. Attack, bird, attack!
Picked the wrong test subject.
I want another. Oh. I'll put one here. One bird here, and one bomb here. There we go.
Picked the wrong test subject.
Boyos need to laugh. Okay, it's okay. Take care. What exactly is the challenge here? So I want one here, I want one behind them, I want this here. Oh, those are range. Okay, got it. Okay, that makes sense. All of these are range. So just put 2 tanks here. One range here, one range here, one unit here, one unit there. Can't do 2 units. No! Get that slime! Kill that bitch ass slime. There we go. Yeah, it's getting challenging a bit. A bit.
Picked the wrong test subject.
This might be a bad way to do it. Okay, so the big ones can't get the... They just do close range melee. I just have to have it just have one here and one here. I have one here, 2 wall breakers. 2 might as well. There we go. That works. That works perfectly, honestly. Yeah, if they actually break the right wall. There we go. Oh, it's going to get unlocked. I can wait for that. I can wait for it. Oh. What is this? Oh. They're going to give a free 4-star in Honkai. Anchor? Archer. I see Anchor. Archer. So we're definitely gonna build that. So, yep. Daddy Archer, yep. I never understood Fate Grand Order's story or anything like what's happening. So the only thing I know that like Saber and Archer are the main, like, are the two characters that I actually love. Finon. Yeah, Finon comes after Archer, after Saber though, as far as I know. So you have to choose. Do you take the Saber pill or do you take the Finon pill? Snowy. The way like Triby says it, like Snowy. It's the same time as the Finon. Okay, that's gonna be troublesome. I don't know if I'm gonna get it though. I'm definitely going to wish, but getting it? Yeah, I don't think so. What was the name? This girl is out right now. What was the name? Hyun-san. If I don't get Hyun-san, I'm gonna go for the cat lady, and if I don't get the cat lady, then I guess then that I'm gonna get the Saber. Hyun-san is literally just Barbara from Genshin. Hold on. Barbara is literally just Barbara. Hyun-san is just literally Barbara from Genshin. Cypher, yeah, Cypher, the cat one. Cypher is the follow-up attack. Like, if you don't have any follow-up team, you shouldn't pull for her. I don't think I ever built Barbara. There we go. Barbara. That's the second skin, by the way. They actually gave the skin away during the event. Like, back when it first came out. It has legit Barbara Law. Yep. Wait, what? FUA? User at that. What's the... some reason. If you what? You mean the fox? You mean the fox
I
man?
wonder when I'll be as tall as my big sister.
I've heard that voice line like 1,000 times, and it's still cute. I think you mean, yeah, I believe it was the fox man. Yeah, it is good with Acheron. It is really good with Acheron. Oh. Oh. Okay. Confrontation scenario. I mean, it is a nihility. That is true. It is a nihility. But isn't... Surely there has to be like more better suitable characters than... I mean... It all depends on stat. That's the thing, like... If she gives it like a massive debuff or like buff of damage, I can see why people want to use her on Acheron. Yep, there we go. She's a cat. Yep, she's a cat. There we go. She's actually playable right now, even though her banner is not out yet. You can play as her during the event. So I've tried to read her stats, but I was like, fuck it, I'm not gonna read her stat here. I'm gonna wait for her to come out. Okay, this one is really annoying. Oh god. So what I can do is I can just kill this one and kill this one. And oh god. How much range? Kill this one as well. Put this one down here. Here. And go massive attack. No! My air units, no! Oh, I did it. There we go. God, that giant destroys everything. But yeah, it has 4 different attacks. That's actually pretty cool, if I have to be honest. What? Okay, in Genshin we have a character called Aloy. She came out during a collaboration, but never has gotten a rerun banner, or she, like she doesn't even have a constellations. So she just simply exists in the game. What, like, we old play, like, what we fear is that like they're probably gonna show Saber, like give her a banner, and never gonna bring her back again, because that's literally how they done with the past collaborations. Domain expansion, bitches. I don't know. It's just assumptions, you know. We don't have any way to say like, no, she's definitely gonna get a rerun, or oh, she's not gonna get any rerun. It's just assumption. Wait, this is actually pretty awful. I could go up here. Yeah, I'm gonna go up here. And okay, that's awful. That's way, way awful than I thought.
Picked the wrong test subject. Fry. Picked
Oh, that was
the
cool.
wrong test subject.
Okay, that's done. I need to deal with these two. No! Oh, what the f— what was that throw over there? Cheaters. That was all the defenses. There we go. They had a... okay. It's hard to tell because of how long the banner is. FGO is a really popular gacha game, by the way. I used to play it. Hey, this is absolutely annoying. How do I deal with these without getting absolutely demolished? I'm gonna put one here to deal with the big ones. I'm gonna put one here to break the walls. I'm gonna put two. No! Okay, we're going out then. Did you just shoot my air? Oh god, she did destroy that. Kill the goddamn enemies! No, my air unit, no! No, my air unit! Oh my god, look at this idiot. Destroying walls instead of helping out. No! I mean, this hill sure could save us actually. Oh no, don't go in that mine. Okay, we have apparently... okay. Let's just see how this goes. Okay, that's it. That was actually awful. I could yeah, these are not gonna attack, so I'm probably just gonna put this one's attack. I could have one air here. Okay, that's actually wrong. I'm gonna put one here. Gonna, oh my god, use make this. Get a wall breaker, sure. Kill those. No one of these. Water doesn't attack water, does it? Okay, water doesn't attack water. Good to know. But fire absolutely does. Oh no. No! What are you hitting? God damn it.
The wrong test subject.
No. Okay, I could have a wall destroyer on top here. And just kill this. Yeah, sure. Just kill this giant. Oh no, oh no. Why they gone so slow? No. Okay, break the wall, put up a magnum, magnemite, whatever. Definitely using the magnemite. Whatever this swing name is. Just put it right here. Get it to support. Yeah, there's not really gonna go against that one. Okay, this has turned really hard. Killing that one, I just need to get rid of these air ones. So I just have to do this. And do this.
Picked the wrong test subject.
Guess that was useful. I need to get inside. These ones are immune to water. I could... Do these like attack or just go around? Just go around. Air units go. Water units go. Kill that one. I'll lose that one eventually. It's okay. Kill this big one. As long as we have one air to deal with that one, we're fine. Okay. I have to get rid of these, which I need a wall breaker and giant. And they're being dumb again, of course. Okay, no, that's actually nice. Just put one here. Please break this wall. Thank you. So I just need them dying. That's why I can just put this one here. I will lose all my units, but at least... No! No! Fucking dumb! You can't hit single fucking enemy! Okay, what the... Is this immune to that? That's bullshit. What was it? Like, sometimes they don't take any damage. Why you fucking doing this to me, lad? Okay, put water. Attack. Attack. Okay, that one did. That time it worked, but no, I guess not when it's needed, I guess. Might as well kill this one already. Too close, you're getting too close. There we go. So we have one big issue here. We have multiple big issues. No. No. No, this is bullshit. We just okay. Do you think we can actually toss one bombs? Oh, fuck off! How much are you gonna bet that's just gonna go towards the mines? Yep, mines. Yep. Of course it would. So close, yet so far. I could just avoid this one, right? Like if I go if I go yoink, yoink, yoink. Break the wall. Burn it. Break the wall, kill. Oh, I can't. Okay. Oh no. Okay, I guess I should have known that. It's not taking damage. 2 hits, not taking damage. 3 hits, just take damage. Okay. Yeah, this one. Oh no, 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 oh no. Okay, GG. So I have to make the units in the middle. I could, maybe I should just start breaking this shit. Let's just break this and send this one out. Attack this one. Send another big unit here. Dumbasses. Just send one air unit to kill this one. How do I do this now? I can put this one here to go kill those. No, you it's so inconsistent. It's so inconsistent. God. Don't die, Birdie. I need you, Birdie. Don't die, Birdie. I need you, Birdie. Don't go to the building, Birdie! You dumb fuck! Oh no. Here comes a great warrior, going to miss 3 of its shots. Who's gonna win? Oh, that actually works. Okay. Wow, it works so nicely when they don't miss, you know? Even though they did miss before. Oh, no PvP. I don't like this. Are you gonna do PvP like that, man? Oh, this one. I'm gonna do this one. I'm gonna do this one. I'm gonna do this one. This one. I can just choose everything. What am I doing? Defensive lineup. What do you mean? I'm gonna make it quite dangerous for anyone to get close. Just put 3 mines here, so make sure like they're not gonna come here at all. They could come from up here because it's not defended. So gotta fix that. I could just go ham. Max number of deployment reach. Okay. We can have more mechanism, I'm sure. So yeah, let's have these ones. Down here is the weakest spot. There's nothing I can do to make it better now, can I? Let's see, it's okay. There's a simulation also, let's try that out. Yeah. Okay, it's fine. Okay, so it's fine, it's fine, it's fine, it's fine. Super ass event. Do you have like one of everything? Is that what I just did? Can't see what to do. Yeah, these ones are really annoying. I could start by using air units on this one. Start by attacking this main building to achieve a goal. And start putting a big guy right here. I'm gonna put one here to deal with those. There was a hidden mine? That's not nice. I'll put one here. Of course they're gonna do that. I'll put one here. You can just... Oh, no, 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 I just made a mistake. I just made a huge mistake. Wait, can they not hit my air units? Oh, they can.
Picked the wrong test subject.
Oh, it's gonna be so close. I won! There we go. Okay, so we just need two more barrels to finish out this event and I'm done. I really hate PvP. I genuinely hate PvP. Yeah, it's fine to have like everyone. Yeah, I didn't know bombs would get invisible. Yeah, this one's tough. I'm gonna go with the big one here. And the wall breakers right off the bat. Oh, there's an enemy. Okay. That works as well. Then I'm gonna go with this one. Wall breakers. And as soon as these things are dead, I can't use air units. Hey, pause me, those annoying bastards. Yeah, having everyone is just nice to have, honestly. No, they also, they... What? Oh, they destroyed everything faster than me. That's dumb. That was a victory on my part. No, this is not fair. gonna see the rewards, and if they're like not to my liking, I'm not gonna do it. I'm gonna start with these ones. This one, put wall breakers in. This one, put killers in. Put one here to break these walls. Put this one, I cannot put anything down. This might do it. Put air units in. Oh, we're so close! So close! I did it. There we go. So that should be all the rewards. Yep. You can have like 5-star streak, but there's literally no reason to do it. So if you actually care about that, go ahead. Be my guest. I'm not gonna do it. So sleepy.
Ad Astra. Thank you for.
Great.
This realm is... If you ever...
Nailed it. Wait, the fights, yeah. Oh, it's not in this game. Cool. I can't. Okay.
Morning, Mr. Rob. Can I have a latte?
Energizing combo set.
سلام مرشاد خوبی؟ سلام. روزا خوب میشه. بله ممنون. یه استراحت بکنم. دستشویی بریم یه استراحت بکنیم بخوریم. نابین نباش. میتونم پرسم چی شده که یهو اومدی اینو میگی؟ چون برام جالبه خدایی. اینقدر واضحه سکوتم یا نه آره نه واقعا ناراحت هستم. اینکه چطوری در عرض ثانیه فهمیدی برام عجیبه. یه طوریه باید سخته، زندگی سخت. این کلا منتظر بودم مثلا همه چیز مثلا بهتر بشه، مثلا بهتر نشده، اتفاقا داره بدتر هم میشه دیگه. میگم برای گاستینم توضیح دادم کلا یه فشاریه که فشار 3 ساله است، فشاری که مثلا بیشتر از 3-4 سال روم بوده و هنوز هست و هیچ راهی هم ندارم که بتونم ازش در بیام. من باعث میشه آدم خسته بشم. باعث میشه آدم خیلی زیادی خسته بشم.
Only the brave will win. That's me!
یپی. ببین حالم بهتر میشه، فقط اینکه دوباره حالم خراب بشه یا نه اون دیگه دست من نیست. هر روزم با اخبارای بد قشنگمون بریم فایت بدیم، بریم اینم استرنگ کنیم. کم کم با یه تیم جدید بسازم، یعنی هیوگو باز معلوم نشد. هیوگو که نگرفتم واقعا چیز بدیه، خیلی خیلی بده. هیوگو خیلی قویه، مثلا یه DPS یخ کم دارم. النو باختم، هیوگو رو نگرفتم هنوز. ببین کار یه استریمر اینه که مردم رو شاد بکنه و متاسفانه من به عنوان یه شخصی که میخواد استریمر باشه از همه لحاظا فیلی شدم. این چه عوض شد دوباره؟ اوکی. از همه لحاظ فیلی شدم. هر وقت میام یه چیزی بسازم یا از بین میره داخل 1 هفته یا اینکه از بین میره توی 1 هفته. آره واقعا به غیر از این دوتا اتفاق خاصی نیفتاده.
Heads up. Neutralizing the threat.
Gotcha!
Don't cross the line.
Feel the power of
Countering. Press the advantage.
Gotcha now.
جونشون نسبتا زیاده.
I'm unstoppable. We're just getting started.
Let the melody move you. This song is dedicated to the world.
Get time همینطور.
You have no means of escape. The best defense is a strong offense.
This one's a real crowd pleaser. Be gone! We're just getting started.
Initiating level 1 safety.
Hey. اینا بگم افرادی مثلا اگه افرادی داشتم کنارم بودم، مثلا دوستانی که داشتم مثلا اگه حمایت میکردم مثلا پیشم میبودم اون موقع مثلا فشار کمتر میبود، ولی خب نه فشارشون زیاد بود مجبور شدن برن دیگه. واقعا آره دیگه.
My blade is already sheathed. Wow! There's no time to lose. Waste of time. Wow! Okay. Scatter! Oh, now, child. You're done. Weak spot located.
میگه برم مراقبت کن.
Restore order. Purging slash. Leave the rest. My blade is mind and body.
Dance, dance! Let's not disappoint our customers.
I see it.
Resistance is futile.
Electric, nice. I could do electric. Oh god.
Ooh, we really harmonize.
I'm here, so we're good.
I am the
1, 2, yes, all accounted for. This is the path I follow. Ooh, we really harmonize.
Let's hope soldier works nice on this level. I could have used Asaba, honestly. That would have been probably better. Saba Hermosa. As a Chief Justice of Section 6. How could you say that? The stream is having a meltdown and okay, there we go.
Engaging head on. Adjusting for wind.
Sound strategy.
Supporting position. Time to pin them down.
All right. You cannot stop me.
Right on cue. Wide open.
Ether vision activate. Supporting position. You're in this bullet. Will reach its mark.
Engaging.
Fire support ready.
Be good. Don't be scared.
Sound strategy.
Time to pin them down.
It won't back down.
You're in my sight.
What you deserve.
Oh, now, child. Don't be afraid. It won't hurt.
Off balance.
Save your adjusting for wind.
Right on cue. Roger.
Supporting position. Recalibrating.
Ready and waiting.
Current overload.
I'll pierce right through. Get behind me. Can't catch me.
Roger. Now you pay.
You cannot stop me.
Time to pin them down.
My
The target's exposed.
dual electro engine. Wide open.
Show no mercy.
It's time. Resolve.
You're in my sight.
What you deserve.
Sniper's Creed. One shot, one kill.
A sound strategy.
Ready and waiting.
Time to pin them down.
Right on cue.
Dance, dance. Let's not disappoint our customers.
Show no mercy.
A sound strategy.
Supporting position.
I don't think that was that bad. That wasn't that bad.
Secure the perimeter. It's over. Press the attack. You should move.
Resistance is futile. I see it. I swear on my blade. We press on. Leave my blade. Waste of time. Mind and body. There's no time to lose.
All right, I'll take Let Our Souls Resonate.
Shadowless blade. It's over. The cold is silent. Weak spot located.
There we go.
Heads up.
Who's next?
Gotcha now. Make way for the undefeated champion.
Nothing breaches my defense.
Feeling fired up?
Let me rock your soul.
Countering.
This song is dedicated to the world.
Full lockdown complete. Nothing slips through my defenses.
This one's a real crowd pleaser.
I knew it wouldn't be so easy.
Execution continues.
Precision strike, initiate. Don't cross the line.
Only champions make history.
Let me rock your soul.
I pledge my honor!
I did it again. I'm throwing.
You have no means of escape.
Annoying.
Resistance is futile. You cannot stop me. My blade is already sheathed. Scatter! Victory, the only option. Enemies of Section 6 shall pay. Weakling. Shadowless blade. See your heart's reflection. Fear comes from more than just the unknown. Don't be afraid. It won't hurt. So now. My blade is already. I swear on my blade. Such provocations don't go unanswered. It's over. Scatter! Surrender! Dance, dance! Let's not disappoint our customers!
I goddammit, 1 second sooner.
You cannot stop me. Ready and waiting. A preemptive strike. No forgiveness!
Yes, we did it. Two ice. Two ice.
Weakling.
Too soon again.
Waste of time. So now, child. Good. We press on. Cut through chaos. Fear comes from more than just the unknown. Dance, dance! Let's not disappoint our customers. Such provocations don't go unanswered. Huh. Victory.
Ah, place it
Only
at.
option.
Okay.
Yeah. My blade is
I wasted that as well. God damn it.
no room for mercy. Huh? Surrender.
I wasted that as well.
Weakling.
You cannot stop me. Ready and waiting.
Weakling. Enemies of Section 6 shall pay.
Don't be afraid. It won't hurt.
My blade is already sheathed.
Purging slash.
Let them hear your
Oh, it's this enemy.
Make way for the undefeated champion! Ha!
No, God, no.
Don't cross the line.
Only champions make history.
Let me rock your soul! This song is dedicated to the world! Full lockdown complete. Nothing slips through my defenses.
This one's a real crowd pleaser. Gotcha! Be gone! I'm unstoppable!
Nothing reaches my defense.
Feeling fired up?
Let me rock your soul! The best defense is a let our souls resonate.
This one is as worse as it could be.
We're just getting started.
Buzz off! Go. Make way for the undefeated champion! Ha! Be gone!
Don't cross the line.
Feeling fired up?
Let me rock your soul! This song is dedicated to the world!
Full lockdown complete. Nothing slips through my defense.
We're just getting started. I pledge my honor!
Nothing breaches my defense.
Only champions make history.
Let me rock your soul!
Buzz off! I'm unstoppable!
Don't cross the line.
Feeling fired up?
Let me rock your soul! My song is with you!
Full lockdown complete. Your journey ends with me.
Oh god.
This one's a real crowd pleaser. Make way for the undefeated champion! Ha!
Nothing breaches my defense.
Feel the power of art!
Okay. It seems we have an issue. Did I miss many? I probably missed many of my shots. I guess that would be the issue. So yeah, in the first round I missed everything. So just gotta fix those. I do have Lycan, but I don't have any main DPS cryo. I'm gonna come back to that one later. I'm gonna do this. I'm gonna go. Oh. I'm gonna go get some rest and then come back.
I, Anton, proudly hold the title of second best driller in the company.
Second best? Who's the first? I love you, Anton, by the way. Okay. Here you go, come on. I need the cryo damage. Come on, Hugo. Be nice. I don't want I don't want another mommy in my team. Come on. Don't do this to me, Hugo. Hugo, come on. Oh, heck yeah. We take those.
What can this little old trucker do for ya?
Hey, pass it, pass it, pass. Hugo, come on. Hugo, come on. Come on, Hugo. Come on, Hugo, come on. We need you. We need you, Hugo. We need you. We require your assistance, Hugo. The Mockingbird, Vlad. Vlad the Hugo Mockingbird. Come on. Come on, Lycon is waiting for you. But that's not work, no. Come on, Hugo. I'm also building Sukaku as well, so we're gonna have so much fun with those two, you know? Come on, Vlad. Come on. Okay. Oh, that's all I had. Still have dailies to do, I know. Oop. Yeah. Okay. Take care, everyone. I'll be back on later on.